lamang ng isang set muli ang team ng Motolite. Pagkatapos makabawi after dropping the second set. Kanina pamalas ng matinding kapit ang team ng Lady Troopers. At sila'y gumamit ng midpoint run dun sa ating pangalawang set to be able to win that set na close fight. At dito sa ating pangalawang set, kumawala ng husto ang team ng Motolite after the count was tied after the first 24 points at 12 points apiece. And in that run, of course, playing the stellar role was Milo Pablo, combining with Fen and Nas to be able to just make yung depensa ng Lady Troopers na kumbaga ay sumabog, scramble. Tatlong run na yun ang nagbigay sa kanila ng magandang buwelo at cushion sa bandang dulo. And Milo Pablo applying the finishing touches to be able to help out ang team ni Coach Godi Okumo build another one-set lead laban dito sa hard-fighting team ng Lady Troopers.
And looking at the set statistics, Coach, abante sa atake dito ang team Motolite. And the blocks and the serves also help. What's interesting in that last set, maganda yung pinakita sa errors, ha? 5 sa 4.
Sa wakas, 17 unforced errors para sa Motolite in the first 2 sets. Limiting that to only 4 dito sa nakalipas na third set. And as a result, they were able to preserve that +4 sa attack points. At naniniwala ako na yung playmaking ni Fenem Nas was able to help them out squeeze from a tight 12-all count and eventually win by 7 points at 25-18. And they will head into the fourth set on top by 1 set laban dito sa team ng Pacific Town na ayaw makatikim ng unang losing streak at gustong makasampa muli with a 3-1 win-loss mark and put a dent to the 3-game winning run ng koponan ng Motolite.
We start set number 4 here.
This is the fourth set of match
With Tots Carlos
22
on the service line for Team Motolite.
2 sets to 1.
2 sets to 1 ang abante dito ng Motolite. Motolite
Tots
looking to
Carlos.
close this out while on the other side of
Motolite.
the court, Pacific Town Army syempre gustong i-extend to a 5th and deciding set. As Nuna gives up a free ball, Ayala Sanier there for the pickup. Nas chooses Isa Molde to get through that block. They celebrate right after that. Let's look at this again.
That's a single block laban kay Molde. Who beats the taller and longer Jovi Gonzaga going down the line.
Carlos.
Medyo nakasubsub kasi dun sa may 4 na area ng net. Si Jov, hindi niya ginilit.
For the record, ang Motolite has not beaten itong Lady Troopers so far this year. Ganap ng kanilang unang panalo kontra sa Pacific Town.
Bautista gets one through on the other side. Pablo back row doesn't
That doesn't cross.
cross. 3-point para sa Pacific Town Army.
For Pacific
1-all.
Town Army.
Coach Gotti giving the reminders to clip it properly. Jovelyn Gonzaga now starts the rally with that serve.
Imagine, only 4 unforced errors in 43 points
There's a net
exchanged. Ganun kaganda pinamalas ng Motolite kanina.
2,
King
serving
Balse
1.
gets denied there.
Parang may red army pala rito ang Motolite.
Yup.
Serving for Motolite.
Always
Isa
present.
Molde.
Molde for the serve, picked up there by Tobino. They go up.
Oh.
Bautista doesn't get that one through.
That doesn't cross.
It's 3-1.
Serving 1.
Motolite starting their own run here. He's amazing. Isa Molde serving. Gonzaga sets up Tobino. Tobino tipping it to the other side. Nas inangat. Free ball. Bibigay ni Myla Pablo. Bautista there for coverage. Bautista will hit it off the hands of the blockers.
on the hit out.
Nakita ni Fen binitawan niya
2, serving
They had their
3.
chance to attack, hindi nangyari. Instead, easy over ang naibigay nila. Then on the return play, Nene Bautista redeeming herself
Nene
after that
Bautista, serving
attack
for
error
Pacific Town
earlier,
Army.
scoring off the block. Another free ball para sa Motolite.
Vicar goes up to Tobino. Finding the
Tobino
right
down
spot,
the line.
hitting that corner. And getting a point. Tabla
Third side
tayo
at
sa
3.
3 puntos. Punta natin ang report ni Ai Tinsay.
Sinjin Coach Ronnie, pinaalala ni Coach kung po sa Pacific Town Army Lady Troopers na may gulang na sila. Veteranong-veterano kung kaya naman sila ang dapat na mag-set ng tempo sa larong ito. According naman sa kanilang libero na si Tin Agno, hindi nila kailangan sabayan ang bilis ng mga bata sa Motolite, kundi they have to play smart and they have to do what they do best, which is their efficient service kung saan nagsisimula ang daloy ng bola. Ayon kay Tin, talagang more communication and better organization of roles ang kailangan sa side ng Lady Troopers para mag-minimize ang errors nila. Kaya bumalik tayo sa fourth set, Sinjin Coach Ronnie, to see who will have the end game.
Maraming salamat dun, Ai. And we missed the timeout from the side of Team Motolite. But we see Coach Gotti being very focused here dahil dumikit agad yung Pacific Town and he doesn't want to see that early on in the set.
Well, malaking bagay na hindi sila makapalo at nakapalo dahil on the return play, converted na agad ng Lady Troopers yung puntos.
Bautista.
Ooh, turned out to be a good timeout for Coach Gotti.
That gives some breathing space for Team Motolite, who's 1 point ahead here. As Jesma Ramos marches to the service line, preparing to serve here.
Serving number 9.
Jesma has been quite
Ramos.
effective when she was injected there at the tail end of that second set, especially at the third
Service
set. Kung
ace.
saan nakita natin yung mga running attacks niya. And down, she gets an ace.
5
They had 7
to 3.
service aces against Philippine Air Force. Yung team naman ng Pacific
Service,
Town
Ramos.
was atrocious sa kanilang reception. 28 out of 70 versus 26 out of 44 para naman sa team ng Petrogas.
Emnas tipping it through the bantay ni Nunag on the other side. Emnas ang
Vino,
nag-block again.
denied by Emnas.
Napaka-active ni Fen Emnas ngayon. 3-0 run for
6
Motolite.
Has not been given extensive and extended playing time, but given the chance to play today, making the most out of this opportunity.
Service.
And na second
Ramos.
time, mayroong kill block laban kay Tubino.
Picked up there by Bautista. Picar goes up to Tubino. Tubino through the blockers. Ramos.
Tubino of
Motolite
Nancy
unable to pop
Ramos.
that second ball up. Over-received by Ramos there. Great
4,
effort for Fen
service
Emnas. Now serving is Ging Balse Pabayo. Pacific Town Army Lady
Ging
Troopers
Balse Pabayo.
behind by 2 points
Team
only.
captain. Serving for the Lady Troopers.
Picked up there by Motolite. They go up to Pablo.
Pablo.
Pablo just makes it
Well
through and
played
gives
shot.
another point for Team Motolite.
Very important for Motolite to stay ahead and
7.
put pressure on the Lady
4.
Troopers. Also critical for them to minimize mistakes dahil dito sila kakaining pabalik
Fen
ng Lady
Emnas.
Troopers.
Serving for Motolite.
Straight to Gonzaga. Tubino adjust. That's too
long.
long.
Right.
Tubino. Ball is out.
Masyado
Yeah.
nagmadali si Royce Tubino. Instead, they'll be down by 4. And after the timeout was coached earlier, called by Coach Wadi Okumo, meron na silang 5-1 run. Up 8-4 for technical timeout.
First technical timeout. 8. Motolite.
Back here at the Premier Volleyball League Open Conference, you're now seeing Team Motolite who's ahead by 4 points here after the timeout from Coach Gotti from 3-all. It was a 4-1 run between Motolite and the Pacific Town Army Lady Troopers. Myla Pablo, Ayel Estaniero, very steady here at the fourth set, just showing their game. And of course, Tots Carlos, who has been quite phenomenal for Team Motolite. Emnas on the serve. She has changed the tempo of this game for Motolite as Tubino swipes that. Great save from Emnas. Great save as well from Molde from the back. They give the play alive, or they keep the play alive here as Emnas gives up a freebie. On the other side, they go to Lot Malaluan.
Malaluan.
The hands of Emnas.
With a
Coach
quick
Go
push.
Forreyes going
Effort.
back once again to Malaluan. A key figure doon sa second set
5,
resurgence para sa Lady Troopers.
On the side of Motolite naman, coach, great effort in that
Alina
pass
Picar.
rally.
Serving for the
natin.
Lady Troopers.
Haba nun.
Tagal nga nun. Let's see if they'll be able to push through here.
Ooh.
Pablo adjusting,
Pablo
but
goes
too
wide.
tough on that angle. Coach Gotti just reacting to that.
6-8.
Very stoic about it.
Just when you think na kontrolado na ng
Service.
Motolite, ito na naman ang
Picar.
mga veterano. The leading scorer so far in this match, Gonzaga with 13, Tubino with 12, Pablo with 18, Isamolde with 14.
Back to the game. Tubino giving up a freebie. Emnas goes to Pablo.
Pablo.
That connection
Attacks
between
and
Ben
scores.
Emnas and Marila Pablo, consistent and effective. Look at that again.
Estraniero making sure that Emnas will be able to find their go-to player.
Substitution.
Carlos with the
Pacific Town
misdirection.
Army 16 out, 7. Yope.
Doon sa left
8.
side. As Tiope once again gives Malaluan a spell. 3-point lead for Coach
Pablo.
Gotti and the rest of Motolite.
Tiope tips it
Oops.
over.
Yope.
Emnas had trouble with that second
Tip.
ball. Close game
7-9.
still, 2 points ahead ang Motolite.
Sakto yung tip down ni Tiope. Dalawa kalamangan ng Motolite. Gustong
Royce
kumapit ng
Tubino.
Lady Troopers, staying away, trying to stay away from a losing streak. While Motolite tries to add on to their 3-game winning run.
They go up to Carlos and
Through the
Carlos
block.
converts.
Carlos.
Back to a 3-point advantage for Team Motolite. As we see that again in this replay.
What about that play run by Emnas once again? On point.
Maurice Layu.
Just been on fire.
Motolite.
Pinpoint passing, or rather pinpoint setting para kay Emnas.
Bali likod ang pagset doon ni Fen. Picar goes to Gonzaga, who tips it right in the donut hole. Down by 2.
Ang
Service
galing kasi ni Job Gonzaga talaga eh.
At kung titignan mo, may adjustment mid-air eh.
Kita mo yung
Eliza
length
Tiope.
that she was able to build
Serving for
because
the Lady
of that full
Troopers.
extension.
Tiope on the serve. Emnas pupuntahan. Isamolde denied there. Great save from Estanier. They go to Kaloy. Kaloy tipping it to the other side. Bicar goes to Gonzaga, and
Off-speed
confusion
shot.
and defense pattern on the
Gonzaga.
side of Motolite.
Off-speed winner coming from
9-10.
Gonzaga. Back-to-back points from Jovi Gonzaga. As the pride of Guimaras pushes her team another point closer
Service.
to Motolite.
Yope.
Serve coming from Tiope. They go up to Carlos from the opposite side. Doesn't get
4
through.
touches. Hold on,
We are
Motolite.
tied again at 10 here.
We're tied at 10.
After that run by Motolite, dumikit na ang Pacific Town Army. Coach Gotti looking for a timeout.
8-4 kanina yan, reaching the first technical timeout since
Service.
that time. 6-2
Yope.
counter run. Ooh,
Plus
Ito,
1.
freebie ang binigay ng
for
Pacific
Motolite.
Town Army. Nakaabante ang Team Motolite ng isa. As Coach Kung Fu on your screens, mukhang namumblema na sa mga faults na binibigay ng kanyang kapanan.
they've won 1-5 setter so far.
Serving number 18. Tots. Carlos.
Laban sa Chocomucho.
Tots Carlos will now serve on the side of Motolite. Picked up by Nunag. They go up to Gonzaga. Emnas tipping it over and gets one
Emnas
through.
with a 1-2 play.
Great adjustment there coming from Fen Emnas. And you've mentioned it, Coach, from the start. Na may talagang pagkakaibang dinadala itong si
Ibang-iba.
Fen Emnas.
Bumili sila ng gusto,
Army.
saka very aggressive.
But nothing to take away from
course.
Ayers Tolenada. Let's go to the timeout of Coach Kung Fu.
Naka-ready ba? Nakita natin pa drop ball. Bumaba yung isa, yung nasa harapan nyo lang yung ball, hindi nyo makuha. Ibig sabihin, nanonood tayo. O again, hard-earned points ang kinukuha natin, pero easy points ang binibigay natin sa kanila. Magano tayo ng yung team tendency, hindi yung sa individual lang. Doon tayo natatalo, nananalo tayo pag buo tayo eh.
Back to our ball game. Reminders there from Coach Kung Fu. After Motolite getting 2 straight points, Pacific Town Army looking problematic with sustaining their
2
momentum
points up
on
for
the side of the white
Motolite.
shirts.
At the service zone,
As
Tots
Tots Carlos
Carlos.
serves for Team Motolite with a 2-point advantage. Tots going for her jump serve. picked up there by Tubino. Bicar goes up to Bautista, deep
Nice.
cross and finding the right
Bautista.
spot there.
Cross-court shot. 11
Showing us
to
that
12.
she still has it. Nene Bautista cutting the lead to 1. So
Jovelyn
far for
Gonzaga,
the season,
serving for the Lady Troopers.
Bautista wala sa ating top scorers pero continues to be one of the key players para kay Coach Kung Fu Reyes.
Molde gets the ball
I
back.
stand corrected. Bautista scored 19 points in 3 games
13
para sa
to
Lady
11.
Troopers. Isa Molde on the return play. Scores off the block. Another 2-point lead for Motolite.
Isa Molde.
Bautista is
serve.
about 6 points per game or per match para sa Lady Troopers. Excellent block coming from
denied by Ramos.
Jesma Ramos.
11
Combining with
14.
Myla Pablo to shut down.
Substitution, Pacific Town
Nene
Army,
Bautista.
8 out, 19. Gonzalez in. 9 out, 6. Gutierrez in.
Motolite making a run for themselves here. 3 points advantage
Molde.
as Molde serves straight to Tubino. Sa kabilang panig, they go to Gutierrez.
Ooh.
That hits the antennas
That
though.
hits the antenna. Point
Biggest
and
lead
serve
of this set
for Motolite.
para sa Motolite, recovering after they lost a 3-point lead earlier. Trying to go for their biggest win so far this Open Conference against a team they were not able to beat
Service, Molde.
in the reinforced conference.
Back to a 4-point advantage. Quick hit for Ging Balse.
Quick attack.
Pabayo connects
Balse Pabayo.
with that quick. Back to a 3-point disadvantage. Let's look at that again. Pabayo just angling it. Umiwas sa
Nene
blockers.
Bautista, serving for Pacific Town Army.
Bautista on the serve. Emnas goes up to Pablo. Dig there
Ooh.
by Bautista. On the other side, Tubino was digged by Estañero.
Ooh!
Pablo sailing out
Pero
there.
tumama yon, maliwanag, tumama kay Nunag. Tingnan natin na may tatawag. May isang lineman na tumawag na may check.
Let's listen in.
Oo.
Let's look at that again.
Ball is out. Point and serve for Pacific Town
And
Army.
apparently, he did not touch itong si Agno.
According to the
Service.
call of our
Bautista.
referees. Judgment call, of course. Coming from our line judges. Bautista goes up to Tubino. Off dance of the blockers. Habulin ito. at Hindi
Tubino
mahabol.
off the block.
Dumidikit ang Pacific Town Army. Back to a 1-point
14.
game here.
15.
3 straight points para sa Lady Troopers after being down 15-11.
Service. Bautista.
Bautista continues to serve.
Ooh.
And she scores.
And she
of
gets
the
an
hands
ace.
of Estañero.
The uprising
Good side of
continues
15.
para sa Pacific Town. Pag pinagsama mo si Ging Balse at si Nene Bautista, yung accomplishments and
Service.
milestones, and
Bautista.
championships in their playing careers. Ang haba niya.
Punong-puno ang isang clear book.
Pablo. The hands
Pero
of
ito,
Pablo.
bumawi agad ang Team Motolite. They bring themselves to the second technical timeout courtesy of Myla Pablo. Will return after the short break.
Second.
Back here in our ball game, Team Motolite, after being ahead by a bigger advantage, trimmed down to 1-point advantage here in our fourth set. Motolite looking to close this out after winning set number 1 and set number 3. Pacific Town Army looking to extend this after winning the even set. Who will succeed, we'll see in a
End
few.
of the second. Technical
But so
timeout.
far, it has been very tight between these two squads. Pacific Town posing a lot of challenge to the winning streak of Motolite.
Tuwing magbe-breakaway ang Motolite, nakakabalik ang Pacific Town.
Serving for Motolite.
Kanina sa
Yes,
errors ng Motolite, pero
Ramos.
ngayon hindi. Sa sarili nilang sikap talaga. At sa husay na pinapamalas ni Bautista,
3 points
Tubino, even
for
Balse.
Pacific Town Army.
However, a free point
16
will be
all.
given up by Jesma Ramos with that serve.
A 5-1 counter run para sa Lady Troopers. Down earlier at
Serving for the Lady
15-11.
Troopers. Team Captain Ging Maxi Pabayo.
Emnas now goes up to Pablo. Tubino free ball on the other side. Fen goes to that play.
Combination play.
That combination play
Pablo.
with Pablo.
That was close. But Emnas once again getting the
Substitution,
job done.
Pacific Town Army. 7 out, 16. Malaluan in.
Service now will be on the side of
Fen Emnas. Serving for Motolite.
Fen Emnas on that serve. They go up to Tubino. Through the blockers.
Tubino. Through the block.
Tubino just tie things through.
Well, so far, pag malaki yung kalamangan,
Substitution, Pacific
mas
Town Army.
namamayagpag ang
19
Motolite
out,
pagtikit
8 Gonzaga.
na set ang
In.
pinaglalabanan.
6 out, 9. Vicar.
Nakakalusot ang Pacific Town. And this is another nail-biter that we are seeing here in the fourth.
And I guess that's the reason why Coach Gotti Okumu kanina
For the Lady
mabilis
Troopers.
tumawag ng timeout kasi
Yes.
na-notice niya yun eh.
Vicar.
Pagdikitan yung laban, nahihirapan silang makaalagwa. As Pablo goes through the blockers.
Pablo with a
Bumabawi.
well-played shot.
Almost exclusively, Emnas has gone
18
to Myla
to
Pablo.
17.
The last few points that has gone Motolite's way.
Let's go to our tweets here, Coach
Myla
Ron. Sabi ni
Pablo
Raf
for the
Mondragon
serve.
Bakay. Lalaban at babawi ang Motolite Volleyball. #PVL 2019.
Well,
And let's
led
go
by
to another
Carlos.
tweet na sabi naman dito ni DP. Grabe yung mga back row hits at floor defense ni Myla Pablo. Pang 100%. 100% lakas nga naman ang nakita natin.
Service.
Especially after that
Pablo.
ace. At sabi naman dito ni John Brian Zamora, ang lakas ni Myla. Wow lang, go Motolite. And of course, our last tweet here will come from our kapamilya Joanna Bueser or Buser. Sabi niya dito, I am happy that both Myla Pablo and Jovelyn Gonzaga are back and stronger than ever. That's what you like to see with your athletes.
And
Talagang
we are also
malakas
happy
na.
together with you.
Everyone happy, of course. More volleyball, more happiness. But back here, Tots Carlos getting that off the block. We have a long rally here as Motolite looking to get through. Emnas with that great save. Inangat ni Alina papunta kay Lot Malaluan. Tang Ponce, free ball, bibigay dito ni Layog. Vicar goes to a patong play.
Gonzaga,
That finishes it off as
combination play.
Gonzaga crawls throughout.
18 to 19.
Crawls out of that one.
Almost a minute of exchange. The longest rally that would have provided Motolite separation. But instead, ang mga veterano patuloy kumakapit. Tubino huffing and puffing
Royce
along the
Tubino.
service line.
Serving for the Lady
Kita mo yung
Troopers.
hingal, kita mo yung effort.
Pero ito, Coach, i-welcome din natin yung mga kapamilya natin na kasama natin via SNA because we're now live on SNA
Nice.
right after the opening of UAAP Season
Off the
82.
block.
Balik tayo dito sa
Gonzaga.
volleyball action sa Premier Volleyball League. Let's just
We're
give
tied
a
at
quick
19.
recap. This is match number 1 of this Sunday doubleheader. Pacific Town versus Motolite. 19 all tayo. Set number 4. Set 1 nakuha po ng Motolite team. Set 2 nakuha
Motolite.
naman ng Pacific Town
17
Army. And
out,
set number
1,
3,
Solenada.
Motolite got it back. We are at set number 4. Dikit ang laban at 19 all. At ibinalik si Iris Tolenada sa loob ng court.
10th play date. Game
Service.
number 22.
Tubino.
Tail end of the first round. Lady Troopers galing sa isang pagkatalo, 3 sets. Talo sa Petrogas. Motolite, 3 sunod-sunod na panalo. Nagwagi laban sa Philippine Air Force in their last match.
Net violation
Net
will be
touch,
called
Golden
against
Bautista.
Bautista. So that would be a freebie para sa Team Motolite.
Motolite now up
Motolite
by
looking
1.
to continue here, but let's look at that again.
Tolenada with the dunk play. It was 15-11 earlier, lamang ng 4 ang Motolite. But from the count that stood at 15 all,
Maris Layo.
hindi pa rin naaagaw
Serving for
ng Lady
Motolite.
Troopers yung kalamangan.
At hindi pa din naiiwan din ng Motolite. Yan ang gusto nilang gawin kanina pa as
Whoa!
Layog with that sharp serve. Great bump there from Tubino. Great save from Jesma. But
Bautista
second ball
scores
unable to get through.
with the help of
For
the
Team
net.
Motolite tied at 20.
20
What a
all.
tight fourth set, Coach Ronnie. We're now seeing this very sharp serve from Maristela
Lut
Layog.
Malaluan.
Barely
Serving for
clearing
Lady
the net.
Troopers.
Lot Malaluan on the other side will serve. Tang Ponce was there. Tolenada goes to Isa Molde. Bantay
Molde,
Sayado.
denied by Gonzaga.
Makakaabante na ngayon ang Team
21
Pacific
to
Town
20.
Army. Let's look at that again. Single block coming from Jovelyn Gonzaga.
That's just experience working for Jovi
Service,
Gonzaga. Perfect
Malaluan.
timing likewise for the Guimaras native.
Popped up there by Tots Carlos straight to Molde. On the other side, Becar goes up to Gonzaga off the hands of Tang Ponce. They go to Molde for the second try. Denied there by the legend
Molde,
King Balse
denied
Pabayo
by
and
Balse
Jovelyn
Pabayo.
Gonzaga.
Ulitin natin ito. Pag malaki yung kalamangan, kadalasan Motolite na mamayagpag. Pag dikitan, nananaig ang Lady Troopers.
Timeout.
Look at the reaction of Balse.
Last time out by Coach Godi Okumu. Let's listen in.
We need the pass. Okay? And the guys passing, we are hesitating. We don't know if we're going to pass the ball or we're going to let it go. You have to be decisive on that. 1, 2. Swing. Swing long. Even if it's away from the net, you swing long. That's when you can see you can get the fingers. Yeah. Lastly, our block. Okay? We leave line clean. Let them go down the line. We talked about this. The sweepers, watch the seam. The same thing we've been talking about.
Very calm still on the side of Coach Godi Okumu.
There's a sound of concern already in his voice dahil tagal nilang prodetektahan eh.
That's him pounding the alarm already.
Red flag is on.
Yup. Pero still yung delivery.
For the Lady
Kalmadong
Troopers.
kalmado.
Kailangan.
Poise na poise. No
Malaluan.
sense of panic yet. Dot Malaluan on the serve. Picked up by Tang Ponce. This
And she
inflates
scores
the
off the
three-point
hands of
advantage
Ponce.
on the side of Pacific Town Army.
23 to 20.
2 points away from extending this to a fifth and decider.
Malaluan has been a central figure in the sets that the Lady Troopers have won.
Malaluan.
Malaluan continues to serve. Carlos there for the pickup. They go to Molde. Denied by the blockers. Great coverage. Nag-adjust si Iris Tolinada off the hands of the block.
Off the
Was
block.
Tots Carlos.
Carlos.
Motolite still alive here, down by 2.
They're trying to overhaul a 3-point deficit earlier. Nakakuha sila ng isa. Nasa likuran na si Myla Pablo. And the defense ng Lady Troopers are
Serving
really
number
marking
18.
itong si
Tots.
Isa Molde.
Carlos.
Motolite looking to close this out in the fourth set with a 2-point deficit. Vicar for the jump set. Carlos for coverage. Tolenada wins the dump. And this is trimmed down to 1-point disadvantage
Polish in.
on the side of Motolite. Motolite naghahabol dito. Let's look at that again.
Naisingit ni Tolenada laban kay Balse.
Timeout.
Forces the hand of
Pacific
Coach Kung Fu to call his
Town,
ceasefire. Lead down to 1 from a high of 3 para dito sa Pacific Town.
Kailangan natin makakuha ng pasa dito. 1 up na lang ulit. 1 up na lang ulit. Pag kayo na dun sa sundutan eh, sundutin nyo papalabas para mag-recover sa atin. Hindi pwede dyan kayo maglalaro sa ilalim ng net. Kung mayroong iniiwasan mo yung net, sundutan natin napaka-exi. Dalhin sa likod para bato ba sa bawat spiker. Rao, ngayon, atake tayo, isang pasa. Basahin ang release ni Tots kung saan ang direksyon ng bola. Mahaba, maiksi, kailangan nakaporma na kayo dyan. Para na kayo nag-spike receive dyan. Okay? Nakaset na dyan sa ano, sa atake ha?
First ball ang hinihingi ni Coach Kung Fu Reyes at basahin daw ang serve ni Tots. Siyempre dahil jump serve yan.
Just 1 point for Motolite.
Just 1 point for
to tie this
Motolite
set.
to tie this set up.
At the service zone.
Service
Tots.
is with Tots Carlos. Picked up there by Nunag. Inangat dito, papunta kay Gonzaga. Great coverage on the side of Motolite. Through the blockers, doesn't get through. On the other side, they go to Myla back row, denied by the block. Free ball, bibigay ng Motolite. Where will Alina Bicar go? She goes to Gonzaga. Picked up by Tang Ponce. Support from Carlos. Free point, free B from Molde, and Bautista
Off the
gets
block,
through.
Bautista.
Motolite had their chances. They just could not convert.
Pacific Town Army now.
The veteran
at
Nene
set point
Bautista returning the
advantage.
favor, pushing her team to a 2-set point advantage, or 2-set points.
Jovan
Laban dito sa
Gonzalez
Motolite.
serving for the set.
Motolite still alive here and could make a run back as they go to Molde through the block.
Molde.
They keep
Off the
themselves
block.
alive with another set point disadvantage.
23. 24.
Pacific Town needs 1 point to close it out. On the other side, Motolite 1 point to deuce. Coach Ron.
Correct.
Isa Molde.
Close as it can
Serving
be.
for Motolite.
Tight fourth set here. Molde on the serve. Picked up by Tubino. Alina chooses Bautista off dance of blockers. Molde was there. Tolenada will change
Ooh.
things up to Pablo off the tape of the net. Sa kabilang panig naman, Bautista sasagot. Picked up by Tang Ponce. Vicar was there. They go to Pabayo on the second touch.
Ball
and
sa Pabayo. Ends the
closes
set
it out
at
in
25.
true veteran fashion.
Look at
23.
Bautista and Ging Balse hugging each other. Just turning back the hands of time, making sure that it's not just about pride, it's also about smartness. And we will go to a 5th and final set para malaman natin, susunod-sunod pa ba ang panalo ng Motolite? Makaka-bounce back ba ang Lady Troopers?
And that's when we return here at the PVL Open Conference.